Black men, stop begging these white politicians for special favors. If white politicians like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris want to do special favors for white people coming into this country, that's them. They are white people. And they're letting other white people come into the country. So if these white politicians want to do special favors for white people coming into the country, that's them. They're the same people. What you do is you put yourself in a position where you can do special favors for black people coming into this country. If white people want to do special favors for white people, they can do it. But you need to be doing special favors for black people coming into this country. And we have the wealth, we need to do it. It's in Africa, it's in Jamaica, it's in Haiti, it's in Barbados, and some of it is here. So we have what we need to have to do special favors for black people coming into this country. But you black men, especially in America, is using the American political system as an excuse to beg white men like Donald Trump for something. Donald Trump is a white man, you are a black man, and he doesn't owe you anything. Donald Trump is supposed to be taking care of white men because he's a white man. That's perfectly natural. But as a black man is supposed to be taking care of black people. Some of you black men, some of you is trying to pretend that this is a race-neutral country, and it's not. Some of you is trying to pretend that you're just a human being of a darker complexion than white people. That's not true. You're very different from white people. And if you don't believe me, go look in the mirror. They're white and you're black. So stop pretending like we're all the same, because we're not. Black people and white people are not the same. We're very different in complexion. We're very different in temperament. We're not the same. You all like to say you don't want to get with Africans because you're not the same with them. You're not the same with white people either, but you have no problem getting with them whenever you think you can. And I think that's really funny. You don't look like them. You don't have the same temperament. But you bend over backward to get with them. To the point where you're trying to get people like Donald Trump to treat you as if you're white. Well, you're not white. And he's not black. And Donald Trump doesn't owe you anything. Joe Biden doesn't owe you anything. And that white woman who's vice president, Kamala Harris, doesn't owe you anything. None of these people you keep going to begging for something, for special favors. owe you anything. Now, if they want to do things for these white groups coming into this country, like how they passed an anti-hate bill in favor of Asians. Asians are white people. So if this federal government, who is mostly made up of white people, want to pass bills in favor of Japanese people or Asian people, they can do it. These Asian people, these Asians, they're white people. And you're not them. What you do is you put yourself in a position where you can do special favors for Africans coming into the country, for Jamaicans, for Haitians, for Haitians, and people from Barbados. That's what you do. You put yourself in a position where you can do something for them. And stop trying to get in on what white people is doing for other white people who come into this country. We have everything we need. We have all the wealth we need. I did a previous video and I explained that we have the wealth we need to take care of black people. We don't need to beg white people for anything. And you guys is using elections as an excuse to go begging white people for something, and you really need to stop it.